Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6. Coming at you with the fifth and final episode of this revealing of the Hermetic Order, featuring Lady Six Guy of the Mayan Empire. Let me get you caught up on where we're at and where we're going. We just went through what was actually a very successful Dark Age in the Renaissance era. And we have one turn to go, and we'll be in the Industrial era. And you know what that means? That means this governor promotion I've saved up will be getting pumped right into here to get our indoctrination, which will show us things and stuff about these ley lines. And more specifically, we're going to find out exactly what these bad boys are made of as far as how good the tiles get, basically. So I built a city down here outside of the range of our capital, unfortunately, but I wanted to come down and grab these other two ley lines. Otherwise, we only had the one. Because the unpredictability of these ley lines is unfortunately a bit of a weak spot when it comes to the secret societies as a whole. Now, I will say, with that being said, I will say that what I think is probably the best feature of any of the secret societies is, in fact, the medieval era boost for the Hermetic Order, which includes... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Classic. I hit the wrong button again. What am I doing? Oh my god, it's early on a Saturday morning, folks. I apologize. Ritual. The ritual, which is Alchemichal Society building. That's what I was trying to get to. I was trying to get to pointing to that. There you go. The Alchemichal Society building is pretty fantastic stuff. So, for those of you not aware, I just wanted to show you real quick. In addition to the 4 science, you're getting 2 production. So it's not a lot, obviously, but it's a little bit extra something, you know. Just give the city, especially a city that doesn't necessarily have a lot going on for it, just a little bit extra boost on production. Of course, housing is typical, but here's the biggie right here: great engineer point, great merchant point, and of course the great scientist point. But these right here, that's a big deal. I'm going to tell you why. Up until very recently, I did not even have an industrial zone. I built one here, and I've got one going on over, where is it? Here, in order to power up my cities, because theoretically pushing towards what would be a science victory, you want to be able to power your research labs, which are getting online as we speak. So we actually have the factory over here going. But my thought is, I actually have picked up, even though I just built those like in the last 5 turns, like I built them and then got the workshop and then bought the factory and the power plant with money. And so I haven't really gotten a whole lot of actual engineer points out of them. But with that being said, I've been killing it on the engineer points. Well, not killing it, sorry. But 12 of these points right here that I'm getting are from my building, my Alchemical Society building. I'm getting 12 of those points. And I've actually been able to recruit, I think it's been 2 now. 2 or 3 engineers. We just got this Filippo, the Wonder production guy. And we got Leonardo da Vinci, which gave us culture. It wasn't much, but it got us a technology. And I figured I'd grab it for a little bit of culture. It might end up being 3 or 4 culture, but it was really just I got them because nobody else was grabbing them quickly. And I also got lets you build an extra. That's the other one I got. Allows you to build an extra district in a city. And I actually threw that in the city over here, this one here, so I could actually build that. So I already had the 3 districts in, and I wanted to build an industrial zone here. In the city, which has trouble growing but has pretty good productivity. And so basically I have this one here which covers all of these cities here, and this one here, which covers all of these cities here. The only city that's not covered right now is this one. So we could end up building a third industrial zone, maybe in this city at some point soon, just so that the city's powered up. And like I said, we're not necessarily, or definitely not taking this game all the way to its conclusion, but it's going pretty well. Pretty good science. We're not killing it, but we've got pretty good science going on. And we've almost got rocketry at turn 165 right here. 1 turn away. There we go. 1 turn away from rocketry. No, 4 turns away. Sorry, I was looking at the one there. I just turned the game on. All right, guys. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Give me a break. Rocketry. Boom, bang, bang, boom. 4 turns away. Then we would be able to push the satellites and do that kind of thing. And push on. Now, what I've done is I've left this city here pretty much untouched as far as resources, because I could have easily grabbed a couple extra wonders super cheap by just chopping all this stuff out. But I wanted to roleplay it as, okay, this would be one of our cities to build a spaceport. And then we could, when the time came, we would be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chops would probably give us like 3 projects to speed up our spaceport, or sorry, our spaceship in the end game. So that I kind of like, you know what, I'm just going to leave these chops as is, and then that would be something that you would do roleplay wise, just to kind of keep it on the up and up. And then I would probably just pick one other city that was pretty highly productive. This is a pretty highly productive city. If I took all the tiles that were in the adjacent area, there's a lot of mines, especially over here. I haven't even done them all. And there's also, as the borders expand, this city's going to pick up some trees down here, because what's happened is the cities are so tight, we're just expanding out. Any city in the middle here that needs to expand its borders, it expands on the edge. So we've been picking up these tiles extremely fast, and so you'd actually have some chops down here for a city, for this city. And like I said, it's pretty productive if I put some trade routes in there and to get the population up. A lot of these tiles don't even belong to the city. This is just like from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles close by. Once I got the population up, stole these tiles for our own gain, and as this one even is in range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mine this is 8, 9, 10. We'll grab that. 11. Did I count this one? I don't think I did. 12. You'd have like 12 really highly productive cities. You could actually even build, once you got to pop 10, you could get an industrial zone in here and crank up the production that way. You could even grab, like I say, a Ruhr Valley. You could build a decent industrial zone and get a Ruhr Valley possibly in here. Anyway, that's possibilities, things that you could consider doing to make this city really strong and be kind of your high-end production city for spaceport. Now, with that being said, I would like to stop talking about the game and start playing the game. Wonders, we've got Kill Wall over here, 1 turn away, and we have Potato Palace, 1 turn away over here. I delayed them. Actually, it just turned Kill Wall off last turn. It would have finished this turn. It's going to finish next turn. And then this one I did 2 turns ago. So they're just barely delayed. But we've got lots of years score for the Golden Age. Actually, Heroic Age this time. So, again, role-playing it out as if you were going to play the game to the end. You want a Golden Age, the following era as well, as you pushed on towards the end of the victory. So, there you go. I'm ready to hit next turn if you guys are. Let's do this thing. Boom. Heroic Age. This is going to make things real fun. And, yeah, you're welcome. I think I'm pretty great, too. Civic completed. Beautiful. Now, I'll take a look at that in a second. Doing some spying up here. Steal technology. I don't have any text for me to steal really time. Yeah, I'll take that. Faster missions. And oh, set antiquity sites. All right. New stuff. And promote to indoctrination. Let's go. And then the last one, the master plan, is just, I mean, if you're in the atomic era, there you go. Great People Points is a special project you can do. All yours if you want it. By the way, how sexy does that look right there? Wow. So I guess you see. All right, so let's take a look at ours. So we have 7 science, 6 culture, 4 production, and 3 gold. I guess what happens is you see personally all stuff, all ley lines that are not taken up by other people. You see yourself. Look at that though, 2 ley lines on the Yosemite. Kumasi's giving me a lot of culture, or I go kill her. Seriously though. Yeah, so there you go. Not amazing, but pretty good. I don't know why it would not want to use that tile. Why is it not wanting to use that tile? Oh, you lock that in, I guess. I don't know. There we go. And then over here, same kind of thing. Now, what I hadn't done yet is improve those tiles. So this tile in particular, I will be able to, and I saw this one over here. This one, make sure that's locked in as well, yeah. So those are some really nice tiles. That's a nice little boost to science and culture. That is 21 science and 18 culture boost. We'll take that. That's not too bad. And we'll continue to make that grow, obviously, because I'm clicking on all the wrong buttons today. I'm clicking on the great people when I want governors, and the governors when I want great people. We're building lots of theater squares, built lots of theater squares. We're going to be getting, like, you know, whether 10 turns, we're getting another culture there. 2 turns, we get one there. We're getting one, like, 10 turns there. Like, really fast, I'm getting another 3 culture, and each of those is 9 more culture per turn just from those. Great scientist, very soon there'll be another science per each one because of this. You know, we're working the great merchant points really hard, so that'd be more gold. And engineering for production, we are very close. We're going to let them have that one, or I think they're going to get it before I could get there anyway, but we'll snag another one there. There'll be another production in each of those cities. So pretty nice stuff indeed. So that's done. Done and done. Now let's do our dedication. And we want, well, obviously these are the 2 biggies. Excellent. No, we don't care about that. 2 arms. We're not going to go to war, but we do have people that aren't. In fact, we're actually at a war because somebody attacked our boy Pericles. We'll take that just in case we need to produce a unit or 2, just a little boost. But these are the biggies. Really nice. We have obviously really good campuses. Minimum 3s, mostly 4s and 5s. We have some that are like 6 or 7 or 8. And we're doubling them, of course. So that's going to equal a lot of production in our cities because of the science, and then of course gold from international trade routes is going to be very nice because we are doing international trade routes. Some we're gonna, when these ones are finished, which is fairly soon, we're going to start basically doing all trade routes because for the culture. To get you guys updated, we are moving as quick as we can. We're looking at, we're going to get the boost to this, which is going to be in 7 turns, so that'd be like maybe 4. So we are less than 20 turns from democracy. What I'd like to do in this video is try our very best to pound through the turns. And why can I not get a trade route? Oh, I think I might already have trade routes to all the cities close enough. Let me just check something real quick. To Namadal. And there's Namadal. How come I can't get a trade route through up to Kumasi from here? Maybe I can from this city? Because I thought that for sure. I had one previously that got eaten when these guys were at war with me that was going to up to Kumasi. Well, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. And I still can't get one to Muscat either. This city's got 4 districts. I'm just going to transfer it here and see if this city can do a trade route up that way. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And like I said, I'm also moving guys into position. These guys actually attacked us a while ago. We crushed them, but I want to continue to be able to crush them because they have some decent units floating around. So we want to be in good position with lots of guys. So I'm gonna go to there and go like that. I'm gonna put this guy like this. Just be in good position. I'll do upgrades when needed. I have lots of gold, obviously. Now, you're also probably wondering, what's with all the gold? Well, again, role-playing it out. If I was playing a science game, I'd be saving that gold because I have Reina who could purchase districts with gold. I would actually do that to buy our very pricey spaceports in order to speed things up there. So I'm just kind of playing it as if I normally would play it. Now, what I'd like to do, as I was kind of saying earlier, is I would like to move through turns quickly. And, oh boy. Oh, that's the other thing I gotta do. Oh, jeez. We want to do the last turn on Kilowatt and Potato. That's going to give us another slot and a bunch more culture because we do have 2 culture city-states that we're suzerain of. And we've got research labs coming online, so we want to go boom, boom, and boom. And at some point, I might go ahead and throw some extra in there. I can't actually move her right now because I'm at war with these guys because Chandragupta. Although I could maybe peace. It's been a while since that happened. Yeah, he would peace. I don't think he's going to give me much in the way of anything. I'm not giving you that. Anything? No, I don't think he's going to give me anything. Yeah, that's fine though. I just want to be not at war with him because I'm considering... who's got influence on Kumasi? 6333. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to move her. Got all kinds of things going on here, and I'm trying to go through turns fast. I'm going to move Amani to Taruga. Like that. And then I'll be able to actually take over Suzerain of Taruga when I get to 9, which I've got 7 there, which is good. Still have 5 in the bank, which isn't too bad at all. We've got Muscat. If we ever could find another science city-state, that would be huge. Now, what I've been doing is I was a little bit delayed on... I had a lot of bad luck, basically, when it came to the movement and discovery of land, because I lost a scout up here to a barb. I lost another one up in here trying to make a move to go and search for stuff, and it's just I got delayed by war. I was delayed. I just wasn't thinking about it enough, and I should have had more land discovered by now, and I don't, and that's on me. So I don't know if there's another science state in the game, but I sure hope there is. Now there's Kumasi. Interesting. There's Potato Palace. You guys have seen the video before. There's Kilwa. I make it almost every game. You guys have seen the video plenty of times. Now, I lost Kumasi. It's interesting. When I was at 6, see, look what she did. She pumps him in there. So when I was at 6, she didn't do anything. But immediately I took her out and dropped to 4, and she's like, and she went from 3 to 5. She pumped 2 in there. So now it's going to cost me 2 to take them back, which is obviously huge. That's a big chunk of culture if I don't have control of them, just like that. So there you go. And it looks like I actually following just that turn, I just finished our project to get an extra couple envoys. So that worked out pretty well. Excellent. Okay. I'm working on sewers in some cities. Where am I? Here we go. I built one in there. I've built one in this city. I'm building one there. Oh no, I got the one turn left there. I was going to say. And I think I built one in here. Yeah, I did. So I think when that finishes and that finishes, we'll actually have the booster democracy. Might be a couple other cities where we could get them or want to get them, but let's go ahead and finish that research lab. Boom, got an extra policy slot there. I had this in there for just a quick turnaround. I forgot about it because I wanted to get a Taruga. I wanted to get 2 for the price of 1 when we first gave them an envoy. And this is a decent little bit here. It's 4, so 8 science, 8 culture, 8 faith. It's not bad. We're not gonna have this going. We're not gonna have a need for this right now, unfortunately. So I feel like that's probably the play. I really like this going on here. And we could also try and speed up some great people for our ley lines. This is a must right now to keep us going. Wonder production can come out. What I'd actually like to do is boost our culture. I'm going to go like that. Everything that can boost our culture. I'm going to take this. Just a little science and culture there. Every little bit we can. I could go with... Where is it? Oh, I don't have it yet. Oh no, I didn't do that check yet because you don't need it to get to democracy. I'm gonna take this though. I like this. This is good. We're gonna boost our culture up there. 367 now in culture. Big part of that boost, obviously, from finishing Kilwa and stuff. I want to leave you in that city. Choose production. Let's see. Market is complete in there. We want to get to the research lab. We'll have somebody else get on that trader from that being finished. Now here, okay, there we go. Now these guys can actually get to some new trade routes. So I'm gonna go here to Nambadal with that trade route. I just don't understand how they can't reach, but anyway, it's just that it must be like a 1 tile away. It looks like they should easily be able to reach. In here, we can do 4 turn missions because we got the card on plus the promotion. No tech boost, unfortunately, to steal, but we're gonna go and grab money off of him every 4 turns for being a jerk. And
I have filled
we
the
have
from my
I have this great scientist going around and searching the lands for, well, for mountains. There was decent, like there's some mountains up in here, but there was never really a good spot for. Maybe there would have been if I revealed that. Maybe I could head straight north with him, and I'll have this horse head out this way. Let's see. Let's get the market real quick so we can have a trade route, which equals culture. Market in there as well. So that's going to be 3 more trade routes we get online here very soon. Then we'll get into the research labs, which is obviously the big key. I'd also like to start getting some builders online. Yeah, let's get the trader here. We can put in the card and pump out some traders. I could also buy some of the traders as well. Put in the card for the extra 2 charges because I would like to be able to get cities going a little bit better. Claim great person. There's some more culture right there. Speak of the devil. This guy. Let's go here. Not religious. Up here. Zoo would equal a little bit of science as well, and then obviously the amenity from this is going to hit a fair amount. Yeah, let's go ahead and build a zoo. Because amenities are not going particularly well. The war, why? Oh, there we go. We made peace and all of a sudden we're buddies. Now, that is actually interesting because he is actually in range. His capital, which would be pretty good, is in range of trade routes. So a good alliance with him would not be a bad idea. Even though we're pushing the culture, once we have more trade routes, we can still get some of those online. I'd like to. So here's an example. So this is a ley line inside somebody else's land, and this is what they've got. So they're getting basically culture. Because we can see now that there's culture science. I'm sorry, my brain's broken. They're getting science, so they've gotten 5 great scientists. So they are. I think I looked earlier. They're the only ones going Hermetic Order. So these guys aren't getting anything off theirs. Oh, that's obviously. Here we go. Yeah. So there you go. Now, what else do we want to look at? In here, research lab. They didn't do theirs yet. And 2 turns on the factory there. Then I'm going to buy the power plant. And then the research labs will be powered up. A denunciate. Why are people still denunciating me? That war was ages ago. And since then, he actually attacked me. What is your problem, game?
When you launch a rocket,
seriously,
that rocket.
What is your policy on insanity? Extra gold there. Extra movement wouldn't be bad either. I'm gonna go with logistics. I mean, this is gonna save me, 20 gold or something like that. But I'm not worried about that nearly as much as the extra movement for our builders and stuff is going to be not too shabby. Like I said, I could go. You know what? I'm gonna get builders. I'm gonna get whenever I get a chance. I'm gonna try and quickly get some builders out. We got some work to do. Not a lot, but a little. And so I'm gonna put in boom, 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 like that. And this isn't weakening. I mean, this is like 6 or something culture and science, but it's not enough to justify not getting builders going with extra charges. In fact, this city, which just finished, look at the Museum for Culture. Yeah, that's a lot of culture. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick, and then we'll get into builders. I'll buy a builder right now, though, for sure. I will buy a builder all day long for that city. I want to mine that up in order to get some extra production on it, obviously. And then that city could use some food. I'm just trying to think here. Okay. That city's got housing. Let me just focus food and try to get the population up in that city. The city's not doing very well right now. Also in here, yeah, let's take that off of that. This city needs food. Did I not get... This city has been always so desperate for housing. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that. Claim a great person. Who reveals oil. Triggers Eureka moment for 2 random technologies. Take that. Combustion and electricity. You gotta love it. Oil in the lake. Very nice. Oil. Oh, there was actually 2 oil. There's oil under Yui. So we're immediately grabbing oil, which is so nice. That actually allowed me to upgrade this infantry, because I got infantry tech but didn't have oil online yet. And then there's oil there, so that's nice. Makes that a nicer tile to work for sure. This guy's mining this hip, trying to get the city more productive in here. I chopped all this stuff out. Didn't have the charges to mine it at the time. Let's go up here. Just trying to learn some things. trying to get up there for mountains. There's the very least, for instance, right here, there's a 3. I'd probably take that. I'd like to look all throughout that area, though. Governor title. We would want to get Space Initiative online for him. Go up through here. This is America, who is killing it because America's broken right now. Both Bulmu's Teddy is broken. If they don't change him, it will be a travesty. Okay. Again, nothing here. We're gonna transfer to there. He has one more good trade rep to a city state. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase power plant to make sure the research labs are online, and they need to do the research lab of their own. In here, capital, still working on the traders. They need to get their research lab online. That's 14 science from a powered research lab. One thing I am going to need to do is, I'll have to keep an eye on my coal. I only have 3 here. I need to get a builder up here to improve this, because I'm suzerain now. I'll get that coal. And then I'm also going to need to get some sort of card online to help improve my coal, because we only have the one source of coal in our land. And there wasn't even like extra down here somewhere to go and settle a city or something. Or like, you know, there's just not a lot of coal. There was some up here. Yeah. We're gonna need more coal, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as that. Oh, you can't improve them. Oh, okay. I had never actually tried before, to be honest with you. And of course, the 14th time, another... Oh my god, I need to be able to plant trees so I can just put some trees on this stuff and stop this madness. So you can't improve them. Okay, there you go. You can put districts on them, but you can't improve them. I had never tried, so there you go. Proof I had not tried because I did not know. I was actually about to say, it's too bad you can't put... tile improve, or too bad I don't have a tile improvement available from a city state or something, because you can put a tile improvement on that ley line and make it look nice, but you can't do it. You can't do it. Research lab complete in here. These guys should 100% be powered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was wrong. Oh, this one here does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The city gets reached, right? Yeah, it does. It gets reached. So this should be powered. One thing we will have a problem with, though, is having enough coal. Yeah. Let's grab the culture. We need to get to democracy as fast as possible. And then, of course, some of the other important cards later in the tree. Oh, we overturned the status of Taruga there. That was nice. There we go. So we learned Taruga's... Oh. Gotta get this back online. Alliance. Economic. Now, one thing I haven't done lately is sell luxuries. And you always want to be selling your luxuries. He's out of cash. gotta start paying up for these luxuries, man. This is premium stuff. There you go. It happens sometimes where they don't, the first one they're not willing to pay a whole lot for, but then they're just like, yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take that all day long. Ended up selling them 3 good ones. Yeah. There you go. Okay. He had to run. That stinks. Okay, now here's a really weird one. A minute ago, from this city, I had the option of Namidal and Muscat, and now it's not giving me the option for Muscat. From this city. Why you do, game? Why you do? You're killing me. Just kill me. Okay. I'm confused. Now it's giving it to me? What? Was I looking at the wrong trade route? I don't even know. I'm going to stick a trader in here and try to get one to Patna. Send you down here. I got kicked out. Oh, we lost. Oh my god. So stupid. You know what? Let's head down this way. I can get into the water here and we can maybe have a little bit more luck than trying to go through all that land and stuff. Now, in here, we could build the Diplomatic Order, which has been yet to be built. And I don't mind that idea. So, I'm going to build it. Actually, right. For a second. I'm going to build it here. Oops. Now, what else do we want to do? Another trader. They keep challenging me on Namidal. You can't have them! It's mine. Oh, actually, last time it was Kumasi, right? Namidal this time. Namidal's mine. Let's see. No luck from there. See, these cities don't have as many districts, so it's not as fulfilling to send from here. Just see what happens from that city, I guess. That's culture. What else we need to do? Research lab. Yeah, research labs first. I think we probably buy the amphitheater for the culture. That's done. That is done. That is done. Probably start going on Amani and heading down towards Puppeteer to make sure we can control Taruga forever. And in here, that was research lab complete. Let's get a builder. Ideology in 4 more turns. Namdal, let's go. More gold. Wonder Guy is ours in about 10, 11 turns. Another there, be more culture. So again, these lines just getting better and better. And so showing the value. Now, like I said, I could have easily gone and grabbed a city here. And I feel like it probably would have been worth it. So when you eventually pick these lines up, they look pretty impressive. If they could ever get those ley lines a little bit... Wait a minute, wasn't that supposed to be 3 turns? Is done? What? I don't know what happened. Did I black out? I don't know what happened there. And some extra envoys. We'll take that. For security purposes. Builder. Why was I thinking... Why was I thinking that great people could go on to people's land? What? You can't? What? What's going on? I don't understand. Why was I thinking you could? And why... no comment. Kind of dumbfounded right now, folks. Not gonna lie. Could have sworn I had done that before. Wow, this city is flipping. And this city's flipping. Must be in a dark age. Wow, it's flipping and it's got a governor in it. That is fantastic. Now, it doesn't reach this. Wow, that is hilarious. Just really tight population. This is I can see why that's definitely flipping, but their capital's got to be fairly close to here. Maybe not. I don't know. They forward settled me so quickly. I would have thought that that's basically their capital, then city 2, city 3, city 4, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna eat that marsh for population. This is insanity. Stop messing with my city-states. My city-states, not yours. What do we got? Sabotage, counter spying. All city districts are defended. +1 levels. Districts of attacks. I like that surveillance. I'm gonna take that. I would actually think I may keep him on home territory right now. No. To heck with it. He's really quick at doing missions. We'll send him out still, but we could always bring him back. I can't get through here. And they don't like me. What the hell, game? Screw this. I'm just taking the 500 science. I don't think I can get any better. Actually, Taruga, I can get onto Taruga's lands, and they have a 3 there. Let's go there. Ah, boy. This city could use another commercial hub. And I have to get rid of some production to do it there. 1, 2, 3. Can't take that back. This actually cost me. I should have thought of it that more. I was just kind of being hasty. You know what? To heck with it. We're not building a commercial hub there. You know what we're building? We're building an industrial zone. Not a very good one, though. Oh, 3. There we go. The quarry, 2 quarries and 2 mines. There you go. Oh, I need to screw that up. I should have waited. I should have eaten the marsh first before I took the farm away. This city's dying for housing. You know what? I'm going to build a couple farms out here for housing before I eat the marsh. Next turn I eat mega farm there. And then I'll eat the marsh. Seriously though, this is so annoying, man. You gotta stop being such jerks about it. Science trade route. A lot of gold. Take that production though.
Right now, there are 31...
City's doing okay for housing now. This is destroyed, or I could have grabbed that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. It's alright. Because of that, I can't build the farm there right now. Pop 10. Good stuff. Where else are we going? Oh, now all of a sudden we have a lot of options. Okay, that's a good point. Who's doing good in science? No one's doing very good in science. Let's send you back up here, I guess. That early war, man, is just, it just kills you as far as diplomacy and people hating you, and it just really stinks. I'm gonna go up this way and head towards that coal and get that online. Our lack of coal is murdering us right now. Bunch of land down here. If I could ever get an alliance with Palmaker, I could see all that he has seen, but he, like, again, it's just, he forward said it was hard. We had to do what we had to do, man. Gotta do it. Got to do it. Keep going on the builders. Yeah, let's grab another builder here. So we want to get the builders as fast as we can so that we can turn the card off, right? So that's moon landing. We want to head towards that now. I don't have the coal to build an ironclad. I was going to just buy an ironclad for the boost, but we're using up our coal too quickly. What we will be able to do, however, is we have the tech. We can do solar panels as well to help alleviate that problem. This is again. So here's, you guys actually may have missed it. We actually had one of the Congress resolutions was to make it so you couldn't get Great Scientist points for 30 turns. That cost me a lot. And then every other Congress, World Congress session has been absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I have done nothing but they've done nothing but either hurt us or
it has been demonstrated that no.
Okay, almost a suffrage. Nice. We got there pretty quick. Turn 180 is not amazing, but and boost industrial zones now as well. Yeah, they've either hurt us or done nothing for us. Sorry, I zone train of thoughts. I'm trying to get a lot done here and move quick, and that happens. You guys are like, is he gonna talk? Is he gonna say the thing? He's leaving us hanging. Grab one more builder. Let's go ahead and throw a lumber mill on that. We can't do it there. We do have in one of these cities. I built an archaeological museum. I should be able to get the archaeologist. There he is. I can't buy him because there's a guy there. Oh, by the way, we have this guy we still haven't even used. I'm just gonna go and produce it. I was gonna buy it, but it's not only 6 turns. It's not too bad. Also, if I was playing this game out to the end, I'd be moving Reina down here, start buying out our science districts. You guys have seen me. If you haven't, there's plenty of them available. Do all the science, late game science stuff. So those are available. Oh shoot. To be watched and see those things.
The lowest is to...
Boom. That's done with right there. We could actually eat this marsh for population if we wanted to. I'm actually going to throw up some power. Right there. do 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 do. So in this city, let me just take a quick look at this here now. Buildings. So the consulate's getting us 2 gold, 2 science, 4 culture. Not a bad build, and the other one will get us even more than that. You're heading that way to that coal. Some unsettled land over here. What you guys doing?
Starts a war, or
Again. Where are the more culture?
dreams.
On all those tiles. And you know what I just realized? I was in the middle of a thought, and I'm pretty sure I didn't finish it earlier. It goes to show you that if you could ever get yourself the ley lines sorted out as fire access, I mean, if fire access could ever get them sorted out, so that, I mean, you don't want it to be like there's one in every city, don't get me wrong, but if you could consistently get them spaced out so that any civilization could have 2, 3 minimum, like pretty much all the time, like basically almost make it so that a priority for spawning is that your capital would 100% get one, as an example. Just have it be part of the mapping priorities when the map's being created and generated. One, not necessarily within 3 tiles of the capital, generate a ley line, just like that, right? And then try to figure out a way to have it so that there's spaced out, prioritized first, so that, you know, there's enough so that if you were to build 8, 10 cities in an area, that you'd probably get at minimum 3, maybe. And if you expanded properly and in the right order, in the right spaces, maybe you could have 5 or 6. Then I feel like the Hermetic Order might actually be, for my money, the best, if they could ever get them sorted out, because the building is amazing, like straight up the building. I'm not gonna lie to you, the building is mind-blowing how good it is. It's I truly believe that it's the best building, or the best anything of any of these secret societies. If they get the ley lines sorted, now the adjacency is not great. Like, I mean, it adds 1. I mean, maybe if you made it a major adjacency, then it would really kind of start to feel nice, especially since there's not that many of them. Having it be a major adjacency would probably feel nice. If they did that, make it a major adjacency, sort the ley lines so that they actually spawn reasonably well, I could definitely be on board with, I'm just gonna do one more builder in there, with these guys being easily the best of these secret societies.
Never criticize a rifle.
I really could. I really, really could. They're actually quite strong when you consider. That guy's gonna flip, eh? They put a guy in. Well, they didn't put a guy in here. I don't know why that's not flipping anymore, but I don't really care. Top 50 in city. I don't know how it was going to be flipping. It's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. This guy's going to go over there. This guy's going to go here.
Like some magic.
So yeah, we're coming up on an hour. I really just wanted to get to democracy was the big thing, and show you guys where we were at in and around turn 180. And I really feel as though we've kind of done that. So this guy's gonna go here. Do some repairs. We'll repair that. Put some. So what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to put down solar panels in a lot of these cities. And then that will in turn allow us to use the coal to power the minimal coal that we have to power the projects at the end in the science game. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. You know what? Let's build a frigate. We need to get some exploring done. So that would be what I would do if I was going to be going beyond the next 2 or 3 turns. The other thing too to keep in mind is we have this guy coming in hot. So that'd be another production on these guys. But also, that would leave us 2 guys that can build wonders. And so, Ruhr Valley, I wouldn't be able to... I wasn't thinking, I just threw that down. Ruhr Valley has an extra river, so I couldn't even build in this city. But we would want to consider an option that would allow us to build Ruhr Valley in a city. Could potentially do it in this city here, Ruhr Valley Industrial Zone, something like that. I don't know. Anyway. You would want to be, you might want to consider that. There's some other wonders that you could consider late game. You know, you could throw Big Ben up for a nice gold boost. Yeah. You could throw down Oxford University somewhere and just build it, insta-build it, basically. The culture's doing pretty good. I'm not sure it's worth the investment in a broadcast center right now because then we got to power it. Let's go one more builder. Let's build a spy. Let's go get democracy and see what this game looks like, shall we? There's democracy. So, whistle bonking can go on. That would open up a lot more better trade routes. And then at this point, the New Deal goes on for housing and amenities. And that can stay on a little bit longer, but eventually I would throw in probably maybe another amenity card at some point too. I don't know if that would be necessary or not, but yeah, this is what I go with right now. And I'd be curious about status. Yeah, happy, some ecstatic. Not too bad. For having this many cities. Go up there and mine that. Chop and mine that. Don't have the ability to do that yet. Although I might be getting pretty close. We're pounding through the text here. In fact, yeah, we're getting close. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, this is the one we want. Yeah, so we're a few turns away, but we could have this guy come and do that one. This guy would be looking for spots to do. Let's see. Repair that. Oops. He would be looking for spots to do the solar panels. That's what he'd be doing. Sorry. Let's grab another spy. We want to get our spy game going big time for protection of our spaceports and governors as well as spying on others. So you want to get a lot of spies going. Now, in here, you would want to go right there for the envoys to protect and the ability to plant trees, because this is driving me nuts. That's what I would do. Now, where does that put us? That puts us turn 180, 640 science, 488 culture. The early just early disruption to our game by the Kree was frustrating, to say the least. And it definitely slowed us down in terms of being able to get things done that we would have liked to have gotten done. But with that being said, we corrected ourselves. The second time I played these guys, I really enjoyed playing Maya, by the way. The second time I played these guys, and the second time I've had issues with having to go to war with a neighbor in order to secure my lands. So that's... But we did pretty good. We got to 12 cities. All but one of them are within our range. And like I said, 640 science right now. I would have actually already bought the spaceport down here, and probably a spaceport maybe in here, or find our most productive kind of city, probably here, and started working on. We'd probably actually be on our way to our moon landing for sure at this point. And I would say our science. We're doing really quick science. We're into here probably as we ramp it up. We're probably maybe 18-ish turns to the Launch Mars colony. So that would put us pushing 200 for the colony. I'd say this is probably like a 215, 220, turn 215, 220, which is right around where my first game was. I think it was turn 221 on the first one. I think these guys are capable of a little bit faster than that, for sure. But again, just our land wasn't bad, but we didn't like, it wasn't great either. Like we had great land for building some really nice, like, look at that, 14 science, 14 gold, 14 production. There's another 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 8, 8, 8, 10, 10, 10. I mean, we built some pretty nice stuff here. Another 8, 8, 8 there. 6, 6, 6. The devil. Oh, that one right there, I had to get a farm there. That's what I needed to do. I needed to build a farm on that, and I forgot all about that. My bad. And this district needs to get built to give this the extra boost, because it's 1, 2, and then the district will be 3. So those are two things that could have gotten done if I'd have been paying attention to make sure that those get the boost for rationalism card. By the way, two more research labs coming online. Science would be going up even faster. I would think our science would be pushing towards 800-900 before too long. We would want to push through to this card right there. Still ways away from that. That would help us get through the very final stuff. Like I said, with a little bit better land and not having to war early and being a little bit more friendly with people, I think you could probably shave a number of turns off. They're not a sub 200 guys. They're not. They're a good science civ. There's only a few science civs that can be consistently sub 200. And I think these guys would be capable of it, but not being amazing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm babbling at this point. Sorry. That's what happens when you do these early morning videos. I get babbling and my focus isn't what it should be. And I apologize for that. But this has been a fun run. Like I said, this is all 4 secret societies are in the books, by the way. For those of you who are watching over an hour into episode 5 of this, I appreciate you very much for your support, and I'm glad you're enjoying so much. My summary for you guys who have been willing to go all the way to the end and watch this. My summary of the 4. Sanguine Pact was fun. Slow. They're all a little bit on the slow side, but Sanguine Pact was fun. You just got to be patient and really focus on building up the power of your, I was about to say zombies, of your vampires. If you can build the power up really good, you can have a lot of fun with the castle as well. But like I said, it's if you're going war game, it'd be fun to play some Sanguine Pact games with the war game. So fun. Beyond that, you know, if we take a look at them, here, let's just go up here and take a look at. Oh, we can't take a look at my mirror. Oh, whatever. The Hermetic Order. Well, I'll leave Hermetic Order for last. There is. Now I'm having trouble remembering the names of all of them. The Hermetic Order. Void Singers. Void Singers was quite good. I feel like there's a nice culture play with them. So not bad, not bad at all. The if you do a nice culture play with the relics late game, it's a nice little late game push. Pretty good. They're pretty good voice singers. Not too shabby at all. The Owls of Minerva I felt were really quite substandard. The just basically not only just because what the bonuses weren't that good, but it's like, okay, here's a card, here's another card, here's a building that's way too expensive, and is this a replacement of the bank, which we weren't building anyway. So the bank, the special bank compared to the special university you get with Hermetic Order is blah. The bank, I just feel like Owls Minerva I would put in last place, no doubt about it. I would put Hermetic Order, if they could ever get it sorted out, I'd put Hermetic Order first. Because of the university. Right there. Void Singers are first until they get the Ley Lines sorted. I would put Void Singers probably first because of the they have a really good play with that with that easy faith production, and then the play on the late game culture game with relics I think is actually pretty strong and a lot of fun in there. So there's your Void Singers. And then Sanguine Pact I would put kind of in the middle. Is like, they're not like, it's more about fun than being super strong. Like, it's just, if you're going military game, get them. Otherwise, you would be no point to get them, right? So, but not bad. I think they're well balanced and well sorted, and I think they're a lot of fun if you enjoy that kind of thing. So that's my overall thought. There you go. Void Singers is first right now until they sort Ley Lines. Then Hermetic Order would be number one. Sanguine Pact, solid. Owls of Minerva, not good. Not good, guys. Not a big fan. All right, that's it. Like I said, the champions are those of you who watch all the way to the last minutes of the last episode of the series. This has been fun. I hope you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Lady Six Guy. I actually like her. She's a lot of fun. I actually enjoy her gameplay. Some people are down on her, and I don't know why. Turn 180, we're doing pretty well. Productivity was our biggest thing. We didn't have a lot of productivity. We slowed us down. Anyway, I'm shutting up. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. See you next time, guys.